Alright, we got the tractor hooked up to the fertilizer spreader. I can see the triticale is coming in really nice. It's up, I don't know, 6 inches probably, roughly. Anyways, we're going to spread some fertilizer. Here's the fertilizer chart. Our density is 52. So then you take it down, they suggested 3 for 160 pounds to the acre, which is going to be 157. And then for regular hay, we're going to go 157, 131, just for what we have in here for today. Doing our drier ground, 50-foot spread pattern on this, single. So what it does is the spinner's in the back, which will spread the fertilizer. There's the fertilizer on the chain. You kind of see it. It's got some urea and AMS in it. It's got urea for the nitrogen, the AMS for a little bit of nitrogen, but also for the sulfur. The triticale needs some sulfur to it. So anyways, this is tightened down. Right there's the gauge to tell you. I have it up 2.5, 3. I gotta get it to 3. So I had it at 2.5. My bad. We'll get that to 3. And here's the trip system. So we gotta lift this up off, and it'll be good to go. We're cruising on down through here. I don't know if you can tell, see all them little white BBs going out. They're going out pretty good. This is what we're looking for. We're looking for these all over the place. These little white dots all over the place. We have just a little triangle right here in the center. As you can see, I went this way and this way. And there's a little piece in the center that we got to get yet. And then onto that. It's a bit breezy back here. A little easier to see here too. You can see all them little white spaces all over the place. So, yeah. Another one done. Yum, yum, yum. Eating their bread. It's the next day. As you can see, little red over there. He just gotta be curious. The other one back here, he just kind of hang out. He was all wound up this morning. He was sleeping. Now he's wound up. He's sleeping. Anyway, chores are done. Hay is in. The sun is shining. You know, they said it was supposed to be raining by now, but we'll take it. The reason for spreading that fertilizer yesterday was to try to make more hay come this summer. We did really well last year on hay. We are actually gonna be able to carry hay over for the first time. And we'll be able to carry hay over for the first time since we started farming, which is great. We're finishing up this tube here. There's probably about 12 or so left in this tube, which will be about 12 days roughly. Then we have some second cutting. We want to get this tube, this is the second, third cutting in this tube. We wanted to get it used up because come summertime, we might feed a bale one every maybe 4 days, maybe, or something like that. Well, if you do that, this surface face here can get moldy, especially if it's 80 degrees, 90 degrees. If they're individually wrapped, you grab it, you throw it in the feeder, in the barn, or wherever you're at feeding, it's not as bad. So that's why we want to get these tubes used up, so that way we weren't getting moldy faces, and this being the face of the bale here. We didn't want this to get moldy when it's cooler out. It's not as bad, or if you use one every day, it's not as bad. So we still have these to feed. We have our sorghum Sudan to feed, some more third cutting to feed. That's still first cutting over there. There's gonna be about 30 bales of first cutting left that we're gonna leave wrapped. And there's some second cutting behind it as well that we're gonna use up. So what we're looking at, we should carry over. We're hoping in the area of, now I say we hope, we're looking to be on pasture hopefully in about, by the time I'm making this video, 30 days roughly, maybe 40, just depending on weather and everything else and the grass growth and everything. But you see, we spread fertilizer on it, so hopefully that'll help rejuvenate that pasture. But we're hoping to be able to carry over maybe about, I want to say 40 bales, probably 40 good bales that we want to carry over and feed. I'd say probably about 40 to 50. So that'll be a good thing. We won't be using our summer stockpile to feed late summer, early fall time. So So I'm pretty stoked about that. We'll actually be able to actually use our hay accordingly or correctly. And it's probably, a couple days later from when we spread this, probably about 6 days later, I think, maybe something like that. I don't know, maybe 7 days. I mean, this stuff is looking really, really good. That fertilizer really shot this up. I mean, you can see where I drove down through here. See where I ran it over. But aside from that, it's got a real good green color to it. Yeah, you can see the dirt's still pretty damp right now, but that'll dry out over the next little bit. But looks pretty good.